Today is February 10th. Today's quote is entitled, Punishing Ourselves for Others' Mistakes. And this is really good. It's also really simple and straightforward, but it's so true. And it's so important. So please pay attention. I think the simplicity of it can get to us very easily, but it's very profound at the same time. When we become angry, intolerant, critical, or resentful of another person's behaviors, we are punishing ourselves for the faults and mistakes of others. How true is that? Have you ever meditated, contemplated, and focused on another's fault? I know the answer is yes. And isn't it interesting? They've done something wrong, and now we're becoming upset. So we're punishing ourselves for the mistakes, for the faults, for the misbehavior of another person because we can't stop thinking about it. Oh, that was so bad. That's so wrong. That's so horrible. How could they do that? We have to do something about that. We have to stop that. And now you're upset. You're telling everybody about it. It's invading your consciousness. So another person's behavior, misbehavior, has now become the rod of chastisement for you. Of course, all self-created, self-induced. So it's interesting how you might say, well, this other person is causing me suffering, but the fact of the matter is we're causing the suffering ourselves. The fact is we're really good at causing suffering. As Krishna says in the Gita, the mind is the friend or the enemy. So the mind is neutral. How we respond to the mind or use the mind, how we focus our mind, that's going to determine if the mind is with us or against us. So if someone is misbehaving and we're getting upset, don't think it's their fault that we're upset. We should think it's our fault. And we're allowing ourselves to focus on their faults. And as a result, punishing ourselves. So again, as I said, this is so simple, but it's beautiful to remember this, because whenever we become envious, jealous, critical, etc., it would be good, it would help us a lot to think, right now, I don't have to think like this. There's no one is making me think like this other than myself. And as a result, all I'm doing is punishing myself. Amazing. We're really good at punishing ourselves. We do it all the time. And we say this world is miserable, this world is a place of suffering. Actually, it's because we're punishing ourselves. The world is actually neutral. Of course, you might say birth, old age, disease, and death, but still, when one is transcendentally situated, even those things are not disturbing. So allowing ourselves to become disturbed is the self-punishment. We don't have to be disturbed. We can be more tolerant. We can be more transcendental. We can be more accepting. Yes, of course we can, but we allow ourselves to become disturbed. As we said the other day, we fix our minds on others' faults, and those faults disturb us. So, you don't have to allow yourself to become disturbed. You don't have to punish yourself because of the mistakes and faults of others. That's a choice you can make.